Good evening, everyone. It's Wednesday. It's Wednesday night. Wednesday afternoon. It's late afternoon. Welcome to the Retro Gamer Quiz. And tonight, guys, we have got the TNB quiz special. So there's going to be a little bit of bragging rights involved. We've got Russ, Sean, and Nath on tonight, and they're going to be going up against each other to find out who is the king of the TNB when it comes to knowing their quiz. We've already managed to lose Sean, so he's gone, but hopefully he'll pop back and join us. I'm not sure if he's had a bit of a problem with his connection. So yeah, thanks for joining me on Wednesday night. I am aware that there's a lot of sporting activities on tonight, so I do appreciate you being here. I'll just have a quick look through the chat before we introduce our first guest. And very early, it's Rock and Roller RC. He's even been in the shower, especially for tonight. Hey, that's my job. That's what I do when I'm about to go on the swap shop. You've got to have a good shower when you go on the swap shop. And next, of course, we've got Retro Games Revived. We've got Sean. Yeah, he's disappeared, so it might only be the three of us that's on. Hopefully, he can sort out his issues and get back to us. And we have Colin Cox, the hybrid gamer. Welcome back. I'm pretty sure this is the first quiz of the year that he's been able to make. So, hello to you. Sean's back. Good lad. Ali, 16 bits and bobs. Good evening, people. Hope all is well. Rock and Roller having a show without me. Right. Okay, guys. Next, we've got Alex, U-Star Gamer. Definitely go and check out Alex. He's just new to the game. He's just started out with his new channel. He's got a couple of videos on there. So go along and give him your support, please, if you get the chance. Next, we have Martin, the Hobby Lurge. Good to see you, Martin. He was hoping he was going to make it tonight, and I'm glad you have. Next, we have 8-Bit Rach. Hi, Rach. Really good to see you. I'm glad you can make the quiz. Let's see how you can get on tonight, and maybe let me know about making a future appearance. It would be great to get you on. We have Daily Retro. Evening, everyone. Looking forward to this one, as we all are. Looking forward. This should be a real good one. Dying to see what the result is, and if we have a good bit of banter. Generation Pixel. Good to see you again, mate. Just recently released the YouTuber of the Month video. Please make sure you go along and watch that video and vote accordingly for who you think is your favorite YouTuber of the month. And then, of course, we've got the Retro Chef. There he is. Always happy. Actually got to meet him in the flesh on Friday. And yes, he fed me. Yes, his food was decent. And his crack was all right too. No, not that crack. The other one. Andy Sneaker Freak, good to see you back, mate. I need to have a word with you about making a return. I'm hoping that you can come back on this year again. Rob Gondaldino Players, good to see you, mate. Are you at work tonight? Will you be watching? Are you listening? Will you be grafting in the background? And we've got Jay Cybersteak 7. Evening, lads. Good luck for everyone tonight. Better start work. Catch up tomorrow. Jay, we still need to talk about that date because it's coming. It's getting here. It's we're getting closer and closer. But I need someone for you to actually go up against. And Ignore the Poll. Good to see you back, mate. That's better. I hate Chrome. I hate Chrome at times evening. Oh. I don't know. That is better. I hear crumbs at times. Oh, maybe we lost you. Did we lose you? On the iMac, I'm on using Firefox. Firefox always seems to be the most stable one for me. Anyway, right, everyone, thanks for joining me. Let's get on to meet our first contestant of the night, and it is the Retro Bear. Russ, good to see you, mate. Welcome to the quiz.
Thank you, mate. Thank you for having me back after my appalling performance last time. But now it's good to be here, and good to see the other chaps involved tonight as well. So a bit of pride at stake here, I think.
So has there been any banter in the background? Has there been any bit of ribbon going on, or?
Well, my attempt to disconnect Sean seems to have failed if he's come back.
Well,
so
back. There's a well, I'll show you. This is what I've got at the minute. So okay. I'm not sure how back that is.
Yeah, he's playing mind games, Paul. That's what it is. He's trying to lure us into a full sense of security that he's having a few problems and he's going to walk this by the sound of it anyway. But
he's not making me feel secure.
well, ironically, he did exactly the same thing on Sunday before the podcast. He's got a new sound set up, and then for some reason he pressed a button and disappeared, and then reappeared again.
I was watching some of his video earlier, and he said that he picked up a new microphone and what have you.
That's right.
So,
that's right.
Yeah.
That could be what it is.
Yeah. Well, let's hope it's something that's easy for him to sort out. So next up, we have Nath from NathRetro1. Good to see you, Nath.
Good evening.
Finally got you onto the corrected me because Nath did step in for P Fighter 2, and yeah, I can't believe I changed all the other details apart from the main one, which was the main description of the video. You don't look that short. That was what I was saying to Lee Retro Chef when I met him on Friday. Before we met, I was with my wife and I was like, how tall do you think Lee is? Like, because we never ever get to see how big people are because we're all sat down. And I'm like, he's either going to be like 6'4" or like 5'3" or something like that, isn't he? But it turns out he was 5'11", exactly the same as me. So
right. Yeah. Well, I always thought Sean was a lot taller. When I first met Sean a few weeks ago, I used to think he was really tall, but he's not. And then, but I met David Birdsall at the same time, and he's a lot taller than you think he is because he sits down all the time. But it's weird when you actually meet people in the flesh for the first time. It's like, ooh, you're taller, thinner, fatter than I expect you to be.
Dave is always sleeping at work. Gravity doesn't affect him.
Speaking of Sean,
good evening.
Good evening. God. What happened, mate? What happened?
I just lost my camera. I have no idea why.
It's right in front of you. It's all where it always is.
Put your glasses on.
So all right. First question of the night: who's going to win?
Not me.
Probably Rob. At work, he's probably going to get more answers than we are. I don't know. It's going to be what it is, isn't it? We've all got our strengths and areas we're happy with, and rounds we like better than others. So it'll be interesting to find out.
It took me 5 minutes to find a pen, so
well, yeah, that is what I was going to ask. Everyone's got a pen and a piece of paper, and everyone's got a pen and piece of paper and what have you. And we'll get cracking. We'll just quickly see who's rocked up a little bit late. I'm only joking. We have got Gordon Gib 84. Good to see you, mate.
Gordon.
I was having a bit talk about Gordon, weren't we, on the podcast the other day, on the RGB podcast with Ian.
Yes.
If you haven't seen it, it's me and Russ talking a lot about 8-bit computers, and well, it was meant to be about 8-bit computers, but
a fair bit 16-bit stuff in there as well, wasn't it?
Didn't it?
Yeah.
It was good though. It was
good fun. Very good fun.
It really did fly over. Ginger Hippie Gaming, Sai, good to see you, mate. Welcome to the stream. And I think, that's everyone else just having a bit of chat between themselves. Sean is out for the good. Right, guys. Okay, so let's get down to business. Round one is the pixelated picture round. Now, this consists of 5 in-game screenshots. All I'm after is the actual name of the game. For instance, if you can tell it's Resident Evil, I'm not expecting you to know whether it's Resident Evil 1, 2, 3, anything like that. As long as it's the actual right game, then I'm happy to accept those answers. So, as I say, there's 5 pictures, and when it comes onto the screen, we won't be able to see or hear you. So, well, I can, but them out there, they can't see you. So, yeah. We'll get that on. I think each one's on for around about 20 seconds. If by the end you need to go again, then that's not a problem. We can go again. So I'll just take away this banner, which is the one that tells everyone to be good boys and girls, but I'll just repeat it anyway. Guys, please wait until we go through the answers at the end of the quiz before putting any answers in. Okay. Give the guys a chance first to
please give us a chance.
Well, I mean, they probably don't want that, but that happen. Doesn't always happen that way, but I'm good trying. Okay, guys, this is the pixelated pitch round. As I say, each one's on for about 20 seconds. Just the name of the game. And yeah, everyone got a pen and paper?
Uh-huh.
Perfect. Right,
Yep.
let's do it. Good luck, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Well, I thought that was a beautiful introduction to the quiz. A nice, easy start. Russ, how do you feel? What? I'll come to you first, Russ.
Yeah, a very confident 3, a very optimistic 4.
Very good. Sean, how about you?
Yeah, exactly the same answer.
Oh God, really?
Yeah.
I think I might have 4, but
Nath, you
one
go
of
for
them
4.
three.
Yeah, I think I could see the one that you were struggling with because all the rest I could see you writing them down. And for one, it was like,
well, me.
yeah. I think having poor eyesight on that one would probably help. Let's see how everyone at home got on. Sai saying he got 5 out of 5 for the first time ever. Well, you don't know the answers yet. Martin from the Hobby Lodge, 4 out of 5. Gordon, 4 out of 5. Rock and Roller, he thinks he's got 5 out of 5. Addy Sneaky Freak's gone with a 3. Gordon Daniel.
See, I told you Rob would win.
Yeah, you see.
But
Should've won though,
the
shouldn't
thing is, it's just, you've got to be on the quiz to win the quiz. Generation Pixel, 4. U-Star Gamer thinks he might have gotten 4. That's a good solid start.
Nice.
Colin Cox, 4.
Supposedly.
I think 4's looking quite a reasonable score here. Paul says he has 4 answers, but does that mean he only answered 4? And 3, 16 bits and bobs.
Not going to guess at the 5th one.
Right.
Yeah.
Anyway, that was your nice, easy introduction to the quiz. Next round, of course, is the general knowledge quiz, the general knowledge round, which is 10 questions, which spread from 1973 from the Magnavox up until around about 2008. I normally try and keep it within those. And yeah, I think pretty much if any of these questions are like a multiple answer, I'll let you know whether I need both answers for half a point each, or if it's one of the 2 answers for a point. But I'll let you know when we go through the questions. There is a couple like that, just to let you know. And of course, with it being Star Wars Day today, there could possibly be a few Star Wars related questions. So happy Star Wars Day, everyone. May the 4th be with you.
Oh, little baby Yoda.
That's again.
What was that?
Okay, guys. Question 1 in the general knowledge round. What PlayStation 1 game has sold the most copies? So, what is the best-selling PlayStation 1 game?
I've moved all my PlayStation 1 games, haven't I?
Well, you bought them all.
How many games room when we do this
Average
quiz?
on how many copies he's got of each.
Yeah. Oh, cripes. Jeez.
What PlayStation 1 game has sold more copies than any other?
We're talking resale as well.
No.
It might have changed hands several times here. We have to
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, it could be third or fourth hand.
CEX has sold it about 50 odd times.
Question number 2. Who is the brother of Liquid Snake? Who is the brother of Liquid Snake? Okay, everyone got something down for that?
Yeah.
Something. Yeah.
Question number 3. What computer did Calvin Harris use to create his 2007 album, I Created Disco? So I'll repeat that again. What computer did Calvin Harris use to create his 2007 album, I Created Disco?
Who's Calvin Harris?
That's what I was struggling with.
Yeah.
Well, he's done he's worked with like Rihanna and I think Eminem and he's done a lot of music. It's not. I don't know if he's done anything recently as such. For like I don't like modern music, but I think his is all right.
Might not surprise you. That might be a guess.
Well, as long as you can guess a computer that's relevant, then
I've got a fair chance with that, haven't I? Yeah.
I do know
think
who
so.
Calvin Harris is. My lasting memory of him, sorry, a little story, is he
Go for it.
supported Faithless when I saw him once, and he was rubbing himself with a taxidermy ferret all the way through his preview show to theirs. The weirdest thing I've ever seen at a gig in my life.
where was
I
that?
don't know who he was, so maybe it worked.
Are you sure we were in the right place? You wouldn't sort of walk this somewhere else by accident.
In a back street in London.
Yeah, down Soho somewhere, you know.
No, true story,
Yeah.
definitely him.
Well, yeah.
You can't answer that, can you? Well, that, yeah.
What can you say to that?
You're not used to our tangents by now. Like,
Not live, like not when I can interact with you. This is bizarre.
God.
It was like when I saw Lee on Friday. I was like, I was looking around his head, and he's like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "I'm just not used to seeing you in 3D."
Yeah,
Like,
that's it. Yeah, yeah.
weird that like toucher and stuff. Yeah. Okay, number four. Sound samples taken from Conan and Rambo were digitized and used on what Sega arcade hit? Sound samples taken from the films Conan and Rambo were digitized and used on what Sega arcade hit?
Rambo, and which one was that?
Conan. The first one.
Yeah.
Conan
Conan
the
O'Brien.
Barbarian.
Yeah, Conan
Conan
O'Brien.
O'Brien.
Wouldn't stand a chance against China O'Brien. I don't know if anyone knows who China O'Brien is.
my God.
Oh yeah, now that one. Yeah.
I remember she had like a very blonde square haircut.
Yes, it was weird, wasn't it? Yeah. Remember who played her now? Was that?
Oh, pass. Not a clue.
It's going back a year since I've seen that.
Someone must have picked up on a VHS recently because I remember seeing a photograph of it, and I was like, "Wow, I remember that film." I don't think it'll have aged well, to be fair. I don't know. Right, guys. Star Wars alert. Here we go. Soul Calibur 4 on the Xbox 360. Who are the 2 Star Wars bonus characters? And I do need both, please. So, Soul Calibur 4 on the Xbox 360. This is the PAL version. Who were the 2 Star Wars bonus characters?
Jar Jar. Oh shit! I shouldn't have said. Sorry, guys. I shouldn't have said that out loud.
Does anybody actually like Jar Jar Binks here?
I've never met him. No.
Yeah, hold on. I'm joking.
Got the place.
In our house, we call them Jar Jar Stinks.
Oh,
That's all I can say.
boo.
I know.
It makes you wonder what went through George Lucas's mind at times, doesn't it? You know, the fact that, yeah, probably the fact that he can come up with this wonderful universe and then thinks this would be a really good idea to make this a main character. And you know, you think, hey, you're a genius sometimes, but sometimes you have the, thought process of a 2-year-old.
Jar Jar's the Sith Lord. See, you're all mistaken.
I've watched a video about that where, it's like a big conspiracy theory, isn't it? That he's actually one of the main bad guy.
Yeah,
Which I think's amazing. It would have been brilliant if it was like proven. I would like to see a film on that. Eddie's joined us. Good afternoon or good evening, Eddie. Good to see you, mate.
Hello, Eddie.
Evening.
Okie dokie. Okay. Everyone got an answer for number 5?
Yes.
Perfect. Okay, number 6, guys. What console had the very first wireless controllers? What console had the very first wireless controllers?
Are we talking without an extra peripheral to make them wireless, or is that giving too much away?
Something would have had to have been plugged in at the other end.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
So, yeah. What console had the very first wireless controllers? And we're going to do it, guys. I'm looking at number 7 now.
You're looking at number 7. I was going to remind you.
I've got a bit of an issue with number 7. Number 7, right? Star Wars alert. The Star Wars arcade cab from Atari was released in what year? So we're talking the proper cab, the actual Star Wars game. What year was released? Made by Atari.
And I never played that one. I played The Empire Strikes Back in a cafe in Blackpool, but I never played the Star Wars one.
I think I'm thinking of the wrong cab, to be honest. But I
remember playing it as a young'un, but it's.
I never played it.
Stage of a young'un did I play it?
But I must admit,
I'm trying to recall Family Holidays because that would have been the first time I would have played it.
Well, that gives me an idea, Sean. Cheers.
Yeah, I was going to say, think more down the line of cabs, and when arcade cabs were first knocking about, and obviously, what was the first ones? The first ones was like Space Invaders, and it was a little bit more advanced than that. Oh, big game. Al's here as well, and Chris. For some reason, I can't press on him. I don't know why.
Chris. Yeah, good evening, Chris.
There he is. Got there in the end. Right, okay, guys. Number 8. Who produced the original Game Genie cheat cartridge for the Game Boy in the early 90s? Who produced the original Game Genie cheat cartridge for the Game Boy in the early 90s? I remember it because
I can see
a friend had one.
There's a lot of controversy about it, wasn't there, at the time?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because they had to someone had to reverse engineer 200 Game Boy games to put in like a little booklet that used to fit in the cartridge. Imagine that.
I've got the one for the Game Gear, but I haven't got the book to go with it, which is completely useless, obviously.
Well, how do you use it? I've never had one, so how, like, do you have to
Oh,
put a
you,
code in, or?
I've got something like it. Hang on. Because it's that other thing. I've got a Dizzy one that's
Oh, yeah.
pretty much like it. It's the same kind of thing. It's just got this rubber flap, and you plug the cartridge in that, plug that into the machine, and it's kind of a go-between between the cartridge. There you go. See, that's not made by the same company. That's a rip-off Codemasters one, so that'll give me no points whatsoever.
It's a rip-off Codemasters one. What? So that's not an actual Codemasters one?
No. It is a Codemasters one, but it's not. Yeah, it's not one of the ones they did otherwise, I don't think.
Well, has everyone got something down for number 9? Sorry, number 8?
Yep.
Okay, number 9. The PAL Super Star Wars series on the SNES was released via 2 publishers. I would like the name of either, please, for 1 point. So, who released Star Wars on the SNES? Look at all the cheating going on. God, you're knackered. You should have been. I'd be the same. Like, I've only got a few games here. All mine. I was like, over in that corner over there.
My copy's just out of sight. I can't see it, so I knew it anyway. So
what's he saying? Who's giving away? I don't know. I didn't see anyone giving away an answer, did I?
Did you? I never picked up on it if you did.
No.
Oh, this is a terrible round for me. This.
oh,
Yeah.
good.
I knew it would be. I knew it. I said to you, Nate, didn't I? I said, General Noise going to let me down.
I call this the punt round because that's all they are.
It is.
The what round?
Punt.
Oh yeah, that's what you said.
Right, has everyone got a guess for number 9?
Yeah.
Brill. Okay, last one, guys. You'll be happy to know. Name the game that in 2006 caused developer Capcom to be taken to court for similarities to the film Dawn of the Dead. Name the game that in 2006 caused developer Capcom to be taken to court for similarities to the film Dawn of the Dead. Okie dokie. Everyone got something?
Yeah, I've got something.
Brilliant. Right, well done. That's it. That's the end of that round. We go from bad to worse because next, of course, is the fantastic music round. This is just a pain. It's just pain. Guys, in the chat, how did you get on Gordon? 6 or 7 out of 10. 6 or 7 out of 10 is a pretty damn. I would say that's a solid score. Like, it really is.
Yeah. I would say I'm about that. I think.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
That'd be a good round, Gus. Sean, how about you?
2 if I'm lucky.
Nate, how did you get on, mate?
I'm confident on maybe 1 or 2.
1 or 2. Okie dokie. Addy Sneaker Freak. 8 or 9 out of 10.
Right.
That's impressive.
That's impressive. Yeah. Certainly is. Who's going to get less than 12 tonight? Well,
maybe.
Very possible. Generation Pixel 6, maybe. And Hobby Lodge got the last one for sure. Yeah, I had to finish on something that was hopefully guessable. Which hasn't even got 10 ideas. 10 ideas? I've somehow missed something. Alex has got possibly 6 or 7. Well done, Alex. It's obviously the cans of beer that's helping this week. He did just terrible last week. So he bought 4 cans. He's down them. And I think he's just raging at the TV. Ali, 16 bits and bobs. He's definitely got one.
Oh, man.
Okay, guys. So we're going to move on to the music round, which is 5 classic pieces of music, so well known that you'll kick yourself when we find out what the answers are. For each piece of music, I've took that piece of music from like the picture that's in the background, just to give you a clue. That doesn't mean to say that it's only on that console or computer. So it could be on something else as well. But the actual music that you're listening to is from whatever's in the background. So with that in mind, it should give you a bit of a clue as to like when it came out. Again, on this one, when it's playing, you won't be able to see or hear me, and we won't be able to see or hear you. You might want to just turn the volume up a little bit for the first one. The first piece of music just seemed a little bit quiet to me, and I wasn't able to enhance it anymore. So, but don't turn it up too much, because like then the volume kind of a little bit. I don't want to blow your ears off just yet. So, yeah, again with the other video rounds as well. If we need to go back, for you like to have another go, then please just say it, and we can go through it again if you miss one. Okay, guys.
Okay.
Right, well, good luck, and yeah. just what more can I say? Good luck.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Kick, punch, it's all in the mind. If you wanna test me, I'm sure you'll find the things I'll teach ya. Be sure to beat ya. Nevertheless, you'll get a lesson from teacher. Now kick,
punch,
jump.
That last one's a catchy one. That last one's I'm trying to be as nice as possible with those ones. I really am. I really hope you get a couple right. I really do.
It's not the best music in the game. I'll actually like the opening title music for that game on the Commodore 64. I think it's better than the actual game music.
But you should say that. I think Lee Nerdy Geezer would share that thought with you, because he absolutely loves that music.
Yeah, it's great.
So, well, quick look before I ask you guys. Colin Cox 2. Everyone knows the PS1. I'm pretty sure. 100% on that round. Wow, that means Chris, you need to get your ass on this quiz, mate.
There you go.
Okay.
Torn on a few. 3 out of 5. 3. Russ, how are you feeling? How many do you think you got in that round?
2, definitely, which is better
2
than I
for
usually
sure.
do. So I'm happy with that.
How about you, Nath?
3 with a tentative 4.
Oh.
Tentative, very
Right. When you were listening to that, he was dancing. He was doing the moves. He was doing the moves. I don't know if you can see, but he was doing the moves.
Is that confident? Is he? All right. Okay.
I was loving it. I was loving it. Like,
Sean, how about you, mate?
Yeah, definitely two. One's
Definitely two.
one's
Well, trust me, when it comes to the music round two, that's pretty decent, mate. Ignore the 1, Alex 1, 8-bit Rich 1, Rob. There's 2. Oh, you never know. Rob might be falling a bit behind. He's giving you guys a chance.
Look, I actually got 2 the last time I was on as well, which was quite interesting.
I hope I haven't doubled them up. I hope
No, they're completely different, mate. Completely different. Yeah.
You know, I've actually tried to watch some of the older quizzes, and like, my God, the audio is absolutely shocking from me. I can't believe that anybody used to actually watch this. I really don't, because my microphone was just like, boom! It was so loud, so much louder than everyone else. You had to turn me right down, and then you can't hear what anyone's saying. So, thanks for having patience, guys. We've got there in the end. I think we've got a bit of a routine going now. Right, so everyone got 5 answers written down for that.
Yeah,
brilliant. Then we move on to the last round. There is no tiebreak anymore because, you know, as I was explaining before, it goes into a league format. And the last round is my favourite. It's the box art round. We've got 10 various games. Unfortunately, I may have happened to have just zoomed in on quite a random part of the box. I'm looking for the name of the game, as much as you can give as possible, and then, you know, if you're almost there, well, we'll have a chat with the other lads, and when they say you can't have the point, then that's probably how it'll go. And that's about it. There is some Star Wars ones in them. I'm hoping that they're guessable. I think they are. Like, personally, I used to love the original Star Wars films. The new ones, not so much. And even I recognise some of these. So that's all I'm going to say. Right. I'll get rid of this banner. Get rid of this banner so you can get the full Monty, the full screen. Now, I think each one must be on for about 20 seconds, 15 to 20 seconds, because this is on for almost 3 minutes this round. So, yeah, good luck. If you need to go to the toilet or anything, now's your chance. Quite a while. So, yeah, good luck, guys. And, yeah, I hope you do well. See you on the other side.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Guys, that's it. We're done. Unless you need to watch it again. Did anyone miss any of those, or you want another rerun through?
Could I see it again, please?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, go for it.
I never mind because I really like that music. So okay.
You have thrown a curveball in here. I'm
Yes,
trying to
I
work
have.
out what it is. Yes, you have.
There's no
So-
curveball in there.
Yeah, I'd like to see it again if that's all right with you guys. So.
No problem. Coming up right now. That would have
What
been
do you mean about a curveball? I got it second time.
I wish I'd never asked for it, dear.
Well, some people are doing quite well, I think, on here. Pulled it through the last form. So I think he thinks he's maybe got 9. Hobby Lodge
Right.
thinks he's got a full house. Could be a full house.
Right.
Colin Cox 6, maybe more. You can feel the theme. Well, it is that time of the year. Rob says definitely 6, possibly up to 8. Alex U-Star Gamer, 6 for him. Hobby Lodge, confident 9. YouTuber of the year, Stuart, Generation Pixel, 8, very possibly 9. Rich, come on.
Come on. Oh, no.
I'm glad I'm not in this.
Yeah,
I
same
only
here.
know the Star Wars games. Well, you might get a point for one. Yeah, a lot of people. Some people are saying that was quite tough. So you know, I didn't want to put too much Star Wars stuff in this quiz, just in case, like me, you're not a huge Star Wars buff. Enjoy the films, but I don't really know a great deal about them. Really, I don't know. All right, I like the original ones, but yeah, the new one.
Me too.
I like Rogue One. I thought Rogue One was really good. It kind of felt like one of the original ones. They even made it a little bit retro, you know, like with the costumes and stuff like that. I thought it was, pretty cool.
It's generally regarded as the best one, I think, of the new ones, anyway.
Oh, but so it should be, I think. But, yeah. I'm not a huge film buff.
Really?
Yeah.
Nath, how do you think you've done overall tonight?
How do I think I've done overall?
Yeah.
I think
happy?
the general knowledge round may have killed me, but we'll see. I don't think I've done too badly. I think I've kind of held my own, maybe.
How about you, Sean?
I've just tallied up probably about 12.
12? Okay.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Yeah,
that's not bad.
It's about my reckoning.
And Russ, how about you? Before we go through these answers?
I think I did pretty well on the general knowledge. I think I did quite well on that last round as well. Although there are two which are really giving me a bit of a problem, which I probably got wrong. But I think I did better than last time anyway.
Well,
I got 15 last time I was on, so I think I might have done better than that.
Let's find out. Let's go all the way back to the beginning when we started off with the pixelated picture round. And yeah, I thought this was a nice and eased into it for you guys. Russ, what did you get for question 1?
That would be Outrun.
You've got Outrun. Sean?
Outrun.
And Nath?
Yep, Outrun.
Outrun. Are we all Outrun fans? Lover, hater?
Yeah, God, yeah.
Oh yeah, love it. Yeah.
I love it.
Is there a better? Are you an Outrun guy or are you Sega Rally? Which is the best?
Oh, Sega Rally for me, definitely.
Sega Rally for you?
Yeah.
No, just that's
Outrun.
it.
Outrun for me.
Sean,
I
you're
like
Outrun.
Yeah, Outrun probably. Yeah, probably Outrun.
I'd probably go with Outrun simply down to the music.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you what the music is on Sega Rally, but I know I love the music on Outrun.
I think if I played the sit down of Outrun, I might have a different opinion, but I never did. I only played the stand up version where I actually played the sit down, played sit down Sega Rally. So
yeah, you've
got
got
experience
that.
like that. Yeah, I can see where you're coming from with that.
Yeah.
So yeah, congratulations everyone. Outrun was the correct answer.
We got
Number two. Sean, what did you get for number 2?
Impossible Mission.
Impossible Mission. And Nath?
I didn't know. I put Chucky Egg because I had no clue, and it just looked like a platformer.
Egg. And Russ?
Yeah, Impossible Mission for me.
Ooh.
As I'm sure you're aware, it is Impossible Mission.
Yeah.
First game I ever heard computerized speech on.
Speech, yeah.
Very special to me.
Stay a while.
Stay
forever. As soon as I saw that picture, I thought Sean's going to get that one. I thought we didn't get this one. You might as well go now and see,
You're quite into Commodore 64, aren't you, Sean?
Yeah, I love it, mate. And I've got a massive resurgence of Commodore 64. I've always loved it, but yeah, my focus on my collecting side of things has properly shifted to Commodore now.
Yeah, that's
I've
really
never
good.
played that game. I've never.
Oh, have you not? It is
never
classic.
Never heard of it. Sorry.
It's one of these games that, like every time you play it, it's different from the last time. Like it randomizes, and I just think games like that are really cool because even if you complete it, the next time you play it, it's completely different again.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's cool.
I'm always a fan of that.
It's on the Master System as well, Nath. So you might want to.
I've got it on the Master System actually.
No,
Mission,
yeah.
It's not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad on the Master System. So yes, that was Impossible Mission. Number 3, Nath, what did you get for number 3?
Oddworld.
Oddworld. Russ, how about you?
I've got Abe's Odyssey. Is that the same game? Was it different?
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Sean.
Yeah.
I've messed up big time here. I knew it was Abe, but I put Another World.
Oh,
I've got mixed up. Bloody hell.
Yeah.
I can't give you that one. Like, it's in Oddworld or Abe's Odyssey or anything like that. But Another World is another game. So, yeah, sorry, mate. But yeah, the answer was Oddworld, Abe's Odyssey. Class game on the PlayStation 1. I used to just love like teleporting into one of the bad guys and going mad with a machine gun and blowing yourself up. Did anyone get any far on that game?
I finished them. I finished the first one. Yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
really, really hard. You can't come off it. You got to have the muscle memory and the reflexes of a cat.
Yeah, well, I mean, I must admit, like, as it looked beautiful, and like I thought at the beginning of the game, it wasn't bad at all. But I thought the controls were a little bit clunky, especially when you were turning around to like run in the opposite direction. Do you know what I mean? There's like that bit of delay. Like I don't know if it's just me or maybe it's just my age.
The save situation just annoyed me on the first one. You had to delete a save to make a save because it was just crap.
Yeah, that's what we want.
Infograms, wasn't it?
Hands up, I've never actually played it.
Ooh.
You missed out, man. I think it's a pretty decent game.
It's not my sort of game. It just didn't. I saw it at the time, and I remember people were raving about it. I thought it's just not my sort of thing. So, but it tends to be my default answer for things like this. It's like, well, it must be Oddworld or Aves Odyssey or something like that. Just took that down, and that was a guess. Well,
it did work this time, so well done on the guess. Yeah. And Sean, you were close, to be fair, almost.
Yeah,
almost.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Let's go on to number 4. Russ, what did you get for number 4?
Destruction Derby. Or Derby.
And Sean?
Same. Destruction Derby.
Destruction Derby. And Nath?
I got Destruction Derby.
Not Destruction Derby.
No, Derby.
Sorry, Nath. It was Destruction Derby, Destruction Derby. I don't know which is the right. I say Derby. But I don't honestly understand why it's Derby and not Derby. But there you go. The joys of the English language, I guess.
Or the other way around.
Exactly. So, yes, congratulations, everyone. That was correct. And last but not least, Sean, what did you get for number 5?
I believe it to be another Sega classic racer, Power Drift.
Power Drift. Nath, how about you?
Well, I put Mario Kart, but I'm not sure on that one.
Mario Kart. And Russ?
Well, you got 3 different answers here. I've got Crash Team Racing.
Ooh.
Well, one of you have got it right. Congratulations, Russ. You've made it 5 out of 5 on the pixelated round. That is an absolutely amazing start.
I'm convinced it was Power Drift.
I've beaten the Crash Bandicoot expert as well, sitting below me.
It was
Wow.
Again, probably because I had it when it came out. And I preferred it to Mario Kart at the time because I had a friend of mine who had Mario Kart and used to thrash me every single time. So I used to get my own back. I said, well, come and play Crash Team Racing. And I used to kick his ass with it. So
it was a good game. Now, I played the app. Like, it's not normally a game that I would like. Like, I prefer my racing games where you can't get shot and, things like that. Like, I like to race.
Yeah.
However, it was one of only 4 games I had the whole time I was in Iraq during the Iraq War, and we had like a 4-player multi-tap, and you get 4 players on the screen at the same time, and we played that and played it and played it and played it. So even though, well, I grew to like it, you could say, because it was the only racing game that we had.
What were the other 3 games you had, just out of interest, Paul?
One was like a singing game or something. Because I had my own like truck and my own generator, so I had loads of space to just take anything I wanted. And we actually had a karaoke machine as well. I had all sorts of stuff for me. It was like I was literally going on tour.
Were you entertainment?
Yeah, I was saying you say you're an electrician. Are we really part of the entertainment troops that are out there? Sort of go around and lads and
cabaret show.
Yeah.
Pretty much. I mean, you should just entertain people. Really, just come around my gaff. It's brilliant. We had a FIFA. I think it was maybe 2002. Was that the Dennis Bergkamp one?
98 was Dennis Bergkamp.
No, it was after that. I'm sure it was. We definitely had a FIFA, and oh my god, I think I can't remember what the last game was. I think it might have been Tomb Raider. I think it was Tomb Raider. Or Tomb Raider 2, Tomb Raider 1 or Tomb Raider 2. And I was absolutely shocking on that as well. The only thing I can remember doing is when you jumped up and then you got up, if you pressed I think it was left one while you were doing it. You used to do like the splits while you were like pulling yourself up. That was literally the only thing I could do in that game. Like, but hey, it was better than the alternative playing. We used to play a lot of cards. We even made our own chess set out of nuts and bolts and sprayed them white and black and made a chess set. And we found all sorts of ways to entertain ourselves. The Gurkhas, like they're just mad. Like the bet and gamble on anything. Scorpions, like they used to get scorpions fighting each other, and they'd be betting on the scorpions and snakes. It's just good times, good memories. Yeah, that was my experience of war. Basically, lots of crash team
racing.
Crash test dummies was when we won on the karaoke. But, well, congratulations, Russ, on that first round. You got 5, Sean, you got 3, and Nath, you've got 3 as well. So then we're going to move on to the general knowledge round answers. First question was, what PlayStation 1 game sold the most copies? Russ, I'm going to go with you on this one. What did you get?
I ain't got a clue. So I'll put FIFA 98. I really ain't got a clue.
Sean, I'm going to ask you next then, mate. What did you put?
I put Crash Bandicoot.
ISS Pro. Crash Bandicoot.
It's probably not a bad shout.
Nath, how about you?
See, I went Final Fantasy VII, but it could go. It could go for anything. It could go for a packing game.
Well, I can tell you that this game sold 10.85 million copies, and it was the real driving simulator.
Gran Turismo.
Gran Turismo.
Yeah, I didn't think of that.
No, I didn't think of that one either.
I mean, when it first came out, to me, the replays looked photorealistic.
Yeah.
But when you look at them now, not so much. There and then, I was just like, wow, absolutely stunning game. Did you play it? Did you have it?
Yeah, I bought it when it came out, and I didn't like it because it was too realistic. I you know, I'm like you. I like driving around very fast, not having things thrown at me, or having to drive a car like it's proper. Anybody watch game on Sunday playing Dirt 5 would know exactly what I'm talking about. Because spent half the time bashing up the other cars and the sides of the walls and things. But that's how I like to play racing games.
You drove Dirt 5 like it's proper.
Yeah, that's what I kept saying. Nobody else agreed with me.
I've never heard a driver say that. Sorry?
Did you play back in the day, Nath?
Oh, I don't think I played the original Gran Turismo. Maybe that's what I didn't think on it because I was more kind of into the action games. But yeah, when you say it, I'm like, oh, of course it is. It's going to be that one, isn't it? But no, I don't think I played the original Gran Turismo when it came out.
And how about you, Sean? Did you ever get to grips with?
I'm complete opposite to Russ, and I don't like make races more realistic. So yeah, I loved it.
Yeah, you'll have loved that one. For me, the only thing that let it down was the lack of damage. Like, even if it wasn't visual, I thought I can't remember if you could like repair your car, like do things like that, like after the races. I know you could upgrade it, but you didn't get damage to even repair like that. So I thought that was a shame.
You could damage it enough because I spend enough time, you know, all of a sudden the car would just steer one way. That was it. You know, you would go either left or right, and that was it. You couldn't do anything else with it. But I'm pretty sure it was due to the fact that there may be something to do with the fact that the car makers didn't want to see their cars all smashed up or something.
That's exactly the reason.
Is that right? Yeah. And I was like, well, you know, an opportunity to do it.
There was two reasons. One, like the car manufacturers didn't want to show that, but also graphically and like it would just take more to program, longer to create the damaged panels and stuff like that. I've just had a bit of a flashback there. Did anyone remember these cars that used to get? There might have been like Hot Wheels, and when you crash into them, like the part of the car used to, like the part of the body used to spin round, and it used to have like a damaged part to it. So like the back of the car would look normal, and then like if you hit the back of the car, it used to like spin round like the boot. And then it used
It'd
to have
flip
like a
over,
dint in
wouldn't
the-
it? It would just rotate in
Aye.
the middle for the damage routers underneath. I think I remember them, but
Well,
in the
No, I
depths of
don't
my
know.
memory that's been poisoned by alcohol over
alcohol.
the years. Yeah.
I'm sure there were Hot Wheels or something like that. Oh, I don't know where that come from. Anyway, so nobody got that one. But yeah, Gran Turismo with 10.85 million. Question 2. Who is the brother of Liquid Snake? Sean, we're going with you on this one, mate.
complete guessing. It's only other character I know in series, Solid Snake.
You've gone for Solid Snake. Nath, how
Just a
about you?
guess.
It's either Solid Snake or Trouser Snake, but Solid Snake I want.
Watch out, because if it is Trouser Snake, he'll be spitting at you. Russ, did you get anything down, mate?
Well, it was either Solid Snake or Jake the Snake. So I went with Solid Snake. So
Congratulations, everyone. You got
Wow.
that question right.
Hey.
What's Solid Snake?
yeah, that's a bit obvious, isn't it? It's the opposite of what's the opposite of Liquid.
Now, you see,
Why?
the game Metal Gear Solid, because I used to like it, I and all my friends liked it, I assumed everyone liked it. However, since doing this quiz and I've done a few questions on it, it really has turned out to be quite a Marmite game. You either love it or you absolutely hate it. Russ, where do you stand on Metal Gear Solid?
I probably, I'm not entirely in love with it, but I probably favour it more than hating it. So, if that was the middle, I'd sort of be towards enjoying it more than hating it.
Sean, how about you?
Well, I ain't even got through half the first game, so I'd have to be in 8 camp, really.
Yeah,
I can't say I love it because otherwise I'd have played all the other series.
True enough.
Played any of them.
Nath?
See, I like it, but what I like about it as well is a memory I get of it that my mate had a chipped PlayStation, so he had a copy of the game, and there was a bit where you just had to use your intercom to call somebody, and the number was on the back of the case.
Yes.
So he spent about 2
Oh my
weeks
God.
running around, not knowing what the hell to do. And it was like, "Oh, it's on the case." He's like,
Go
"What
to
case?
Blockbuster.
What case? I've got a case in my inventory." And he was so peed off, and it's like, "It's on the bar."
Oh, he's looking for in his inventory for the case. Like,
Yeah, he was like, looking around the map for it. It's like, I don't know where this is, this code. And it's on the back of the game case. So he had to go through, and he still didn't get it. So he had to go through the intercom to dial every single number until he actually got through to somebody.
I just like the fact you could smoke a cigarette and hide in a cardboard box. No, I just thought that was that was great.
It was very much typical of my life at the time. That was, it was very, very true to life.
Hiding in boxes, smoking cigarettes.
Yeah.
Number 3. Okay. What computer did Calvin Harris use to create his 2007 debut album, I Created Disco? And on to Nath, we'll go with you on this one first, mate.
Absolute punt on this one. I've gone something like an Atari Falcon.
An Atari Falcon?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, Atari's used to. I always remember seeing Ataris on top of the pops. Was it not Atari? Did not they used to always use Atari like synthesizers
I know my mate used one back in the day to record music, but I honestly have no clue. So that was just a punt.
Russ, what did you have a punt at?
Well, I've never heard of him. And the only thing I can think of is possibly 2 systems that you would use for music. So I've gone with the Atari ST.
That's what I was thinking.
Only because I know the MIDI capabilities and the fact that although in-game music on that computer was terrible, people professionally used it for music. So that's my guess on that one. It is a guess.
And Sean, how about you?
Exactly the same. Atari ST. Purely because of, like you say, the MIDI compatibility, and I know a lot of musicians did use it. But there's a little bit of doubt in my mind now, and I'm wondering whether he messed about with Commodore 64. So I hope not.
You kick yourself if he has, won't you?
Yeah.
Well, nobody got it. It
Ah.
was the Amiga 1200. It
Oh,
was the
okay.
Amiga 1200, and I'm pretty sure it was his boyhood machine as well. That used to do it.
Uh-huh.
I think I'm sure it was like a 17-year-old Amiga 1200 or something like that he used.
Yeah.
So,
Well, that's what I meant, obviously.
Number 4. Sound samples taken from Conan and Rambo were digitized and used on what Sega arcade hit? And sorry, Russ, we're going with you on this one, please.
Well, I was thinking, well, obviously the films and what sample would use, and the only Sega arcade hit I could come up with that would be anywhere close to it. Although I'm now having doubts about it, but I put Line of Fire down.
Line of Fire.
But
Okay.
I'm now doubting myself as I'm talking, so I'll let the other guys answer.
Sean, what did you get?
I didn't get anything. I
Nothing
have
for
no
that.
idea. No.
How about you, Nath?
See, I've no idea if it's Sega or not, but I put Operation Wolf.
That's Taisho.
Bad.
See, so I was thinking that I thought it can't be Operation Wolf because that's a Taisho.
No, I couldn't remember who made it. I remember seeing it on the Master System, but I'm like, I can't remember.
You're going to kick yourself. You genuinely are.
Go
The
on.
answer is Golden Axe.
Yeah, as I was talking, I was
Golden
thinking
Axe.
Golden Bloody Axe.
Really?
Ah.
Crikey.
So I went Line of Fire because I'm thinking Rambo, and obviously that was a 3D shooter on the arcade and not a very successful home conversion. But damn it,
Nah, that wouldn't.
All over on
Probably
that
wouldn't have thought that.
No.
Good
Okay,
question.
number five. First Star Wars question. Soul Calibur 4 on the Xbox 360. Who are the 2 Star Wars bonus characters that you can play as on the Xbox 360? I'm after both names, please. So you will get half a point if you've gotten one right. And Nath, we're going with you on this one, please.
I thought it was Sean's go.
What is it? What's 1, 2, 3, 4? 1, 2, 3.
Is it not?
Yes, yeah, it is. It is.
Huh?
It doesn't really matter, but yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
well, I'm hoping Nate give one of them away because I have no idea. 2 complete guesses. Jar Jar Binks and Chewbacca.
You didn't go with that. No.
Who? What did you get?
Are you kidding? Like,
You don't get sarcasm, do you, Sean?
oh no. You swine. I got no idea anyway. So.
Jar Jar Binks. Did you write 2 answers down or just one?
Yeah.
What? Jar Jar and Binks.
Yeah.
Oh dear God, that's one person.
Oh God.
Oh, crying. Okay. Jar Jar Binks.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I would have liked that a lot more if he was in it.
Yeah.
Nath, did you get 2 answers down, mate?
I did. I put Darth Vader and Yoda.
Darth Vader and Yoda. Russ, how about you?
Yeah, I've got Darth Vader and Yoda as well.
Darth Vader and Yoda.
Oh dear.
Oh,
So the
Sean,
answer
I love you,
is
Luke and Skywalker.
mate. Jar Jar and Binks. Oh,
Yeah.
well, guys. The answer is Yoda and Starkiller. Darth Vader was the extra character on the PlayStation version, but on the Xbox it was Starkiller.
Never heard of him.
I'm not gonna lie, I've never heard of him either.
Me
I
neither.
genuinely haven't.
Half them.
So you get half a point each for that, guys. Sean, although that's one of the best answers ever, I really want to give you a point for that. I really do. Oh, I've cried like that for a while. Number six.
Moving on.
What console had the very first wireless controllers? And Nath, we're going with you on this one, mate.
I'm going to go Mega Drive because I think it had some infrared controllers. Whether there's some before that, I don't know. But
Mega
that's
Drive.
fun.
Yeah. Well, I think it did as well. Russ, how about you?
There's something in the back of my mind thinking about Mega Drive as well, but I actually went with the Sega Saturn.
Sega Saturn. And Sean?
Jar Jar Binks.
Jar Jar.
So, I've gone with Mega Drive. I'm sure I used to have like a wireless adapter for Mega Drive. I never realised what it was until, a while after I'd got it. But so I've gone with Mega Drive.
Well, guys, it's a lot older than that.
Really?
The actual answer is the Atari 2600. The
Oh,
Atari
hey?
2600, come with a huge battery pack sort of thing. It was totally, it was just ridiculously big. Not something that you would enjoy using, to be quite honest. I think everyone would just rather have a cable. So it didn't take off. It didn't do very well. But yeah, the Atari 2600 had the first wireless controller.
there you go.
Number 7,
Wow.
Star Wars question. The Star Wars arcade cab from Atari was released in what year? Russ, we're going with you first on this one, mate.
1982.
1982. Sean?
I've gone 1983.
1983. And Nath?
I went 82 as well.
Well, congratulations, Sean. 1983.
Oh,
I've redeemed myself.
Well done,
A year off my birth.
you got a long way to go yet. Don't worry. Oh, well done, mate. I wasn't quite sure it was 82 or 83. I was a bit tall between the two, really.
Yeah, I was thinking around that era, but I was like, that's Return of the Jedi 83, so I'm like, kind of been that late, surely.
Well, I think maybe because when the original Star Wars came out in 79, was it 79?
77.
Was it 77? Oh, jeez,
Yeah.
I didn't realize it was cold. Well, I guess they just didn't have the technology available, to do the game. And then maybe with the Return of the Jedi coming out in 83, they thought they'd cash in on Star Wars. So, yeah, 83 was the right answer. So, yeah, well done, Sean. Good answer. Number 8. Who produced the original Game Genie cheat cartridge for the Game Boy in the early 90s? And Sean, Nath, who's next? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Here's Sean.
Sean. It is Sean, because he was last
Yeah,
time.
What?
Who do you think released the original Game Genie cheat cartridge?
Well, you're not going to believe this, but I went off what Nick said. I'm hoping he kind of
Not again.
Codemasters.
We went for Codemasters. Fair one.
I didn't have a clue,
It's
so-
a fair guess, to be fair. Nick, what about you?
It took me a long while to think of the blooming name, but I think it's Galoob.
Galoob.
Ooh.
Okey-dokey. And how about you, Russ?
I went with Codemasters as well.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure it was them, so that's what I'll go with.
I think I saw a documentary on
I
it.
thought
so
it
I
slipped
think
up. That's why I put it.
That's what I thought as well.
So when I saw Nath pull out the Codemasters, I thought that was the actual one because it was Codemasters. They had done the original Game Genie.
Well, I'm wrong then.
When you pulled out, I was like, oh, well, everyone's going to get that one.
Yeah, that's what I thought. He's giving that away there,
Well,
isn't he?
And I got the wrong answer as well. So there you go.
It was Codemasters. I was reading an article about one of the guys who he'd done like the research and development for it, and he had to write the backcom with it, and they had to reverse engineer over 200 games. And he says it was just like it was the worst job he's ever had in his life. But he just wanted everyone to know that it was him. He didn't want anyone else to take credit for it. But yeah, it was Codemasters.
And he then went on to do the character design for Jar Jar Binks for Star Wars.
To be mentally deranged.
I say, Nate, you literally had the answer in your palm of your hands there, didn't you?
Well, actually, I was looking at it afterwards, and it says really low down there, but nobody's going to be able to see it. It says Galoob, but it won't.
Oh,
I didn't even know. I saw a documentary. It's not going to show up on there because it's like roughed off. But
I think you'll find Galoob probably distributed it, maybe. I don't know.
I saw some kind of documentary on it like a while ago, and I'm sure it was something to do with Galoob. But yeah, I don't know. I was trying to remember back on it's one of those weird words. But yeah, no, I had no idea, and I gave you the answer. Damn it.
And number 9, The PAL Super Star Wars series on the SNES was released via 2 publishers. Can you name either? So I'm only after one or the other. If you know both, then you can show off. But yeah, this is only for 1 point. So we went with. I'm getting too carried away here, guys. I'm forgetting who I'm bloody. Sean, that was you. So Nath, this must be you first this time, mate.
I can't. All I can remember about it is I think it said it had THX quality sound, but I don't think they're a developer. I think that was just the sound on it. But no, I can't remember.
Can't remember. Okay, no worries. Russ, how about you?
I went with JVC because I remember seeing it was really weird that JVC had distributed the game because you wouldn't associate them with games. So that was my choice for that one.
JVC. Okie dokie. And Sean?
I know it's wrong. It was just a company that came into my head. Ubisoft.
Complete. Well, congratulations, Russ. You did get JVC. The other one, Nathan, you were so close. The other one was THQ.
THQ.
THQ. Maybe you were thinking of that.
So I get 3/4 of a point then, do I? Got 2 there.
We'll add them up at the end if we win by half a point. No, you don't get it.
Did anyone ever play Super Star Wars on the SNES?
Yeah, I've got it.
Yes,
I've got it.
Yeah, I've got a box copy. Yeah, I'm very lucky about that.
Good game, bad game. I've not played it. I completely missed out there.
They're all insanely difficult. All 3 of them: Super Star Wars, Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi, are absolutely rock solid games.
You just have to run and slash.
Yeah,
basically.
There's no strategy to it. You're just going to just run all the way through. But if you like Star Wars, it's probably, it captured the spirit of the films, I thought, pretty well, and felt like you're playing a Star Wars game. So
that's good. Well, you never know. I might give it. I would never start collecting for the SNES or anything like that. I had the Amiga up until the PlayStation 1. So,
have you got a Super Nintendo?
I have, yeah.
Yeah, I've got a cart of it. It's not great condition, but if you want it, you can have it. So,
it's not a swap shop.
That's one more swap than I've done than the last time I was up there, so it's all right. But yeah, I've got a loose copy, Paul. So if you want it,
oh, thanks, mate. Yeah, yeah. Do you know what? I'll send you something in return, so we can make it a trade. I'll find something. I'll send you a Commodore or Amstrad game or something.
Yeah,
like that.
we'll sort it. We'll sort it.
It's swap shop.
Don't leave me going. Like, you're getting into my game here. Right, guys. Number 10, and Russ, I think we'll be going with you on this one. Name the game that in 2006 caused developer Capcom to be taken to court for similarities to the film Dawn of the Dead.
The only one I could think of was Dead Rising, so that's what I put.
Dead Rising. Sean?
I just put Resident Evil.
Resident Evil. And Nath?
See, I thought of 3. I thought of Left 4 Dead, Dead Island, and Dead Rising, but I've gone Dead Rising.
Dead Rising is the correct answer, guys. Yeah, I mean, it was just I mean, it's set in the mall, isn't it? The same as like the film. I just love the one with the lawnmower, when you can just run around with a lawnmower, like lawnmower and people like. And I was like, oh yeah, I love this game. What's this? Did Paul say? He's coming up. Nobody wants that.
I heard that as well. Yeah.
Yeah, it's recorded.
who would even want that thing? Do you know what I mean? Oh dear, never mind. Good old Commodore. Made you chuckle if not else. Well, guys, that's the end of the general knowledge round. I'm just going to total up your scores. 1, 2, 3, 4.5 for Russ.
Mm-hmm.
I think.
Yeah.
Sean, you've got 3, and Nathan, you got 2.5. 2.5.
Oh.
Okay, guys. Let's move on to the music round. I think quite a few people got a few of these right. It's probably hardest to think of some music that you guys would have heard of. So let's just get straight into it. Russ, what did you think that piece of Mega Drive music was from?
I haven't got a clue, mate, so I put Flashback.
Flashback, class game. Sean, how about you?
It sounded Oriental to me, but I just couldn't think of an Oriental game. I didn't put on, mate. I passed.
Note. And this was me saying I thought I'd give you an easy round. Sorry. Yeah, come on, dig us out of the hole here. Did you get an answer down?
I went with Altered Beast.
Altered Beast. Oh, class music on Altered Beast. Guys, the answer was Mortal Kombat.
Oh, okay.
Really?
Yeah, Mortal Kombat.
I played that as well.
Yeah.
On the Mega
Couldn't think
Drive.
of it.
Yeah. It was a long time ago.
That was the one game I bought when I went to the first, the Blackpool Expo that was on the last year.
Mm.
And I was desperate to buy a game. Like, I wanted to buy a game for my first Expo, and I walked around and around. I was under tables, raking out cassettes and all. So I couldn't find anything. I ended up buying Mortal Kombat on the Mega Drive. I like Mortal Kombat, and it looked in really good condition. So, story about Mortal Kombat, riveting stuff. John, what did you get for number 2, mate?
Well, I was torn between two, but I've gone with Aladdin.
You've gone with Aladdin.
I've gone with Aladdin.
Nath, how about
I
you?
Got anything. I don't got anything,
Nothing.
I'm afraid. Could not think of anything.
Russ, how about you?
I had nothing, and I'm thinking, hang on a second. You're throwing a few canny ones in here tonight. So I thought I'll put Super Empire Strikes Back because I'm thinking ice level. It sounded a bit, cavern-y.
Sean, how confident are you that it's Aladdin?
My other choice was Prince of Persia. So
he has went down that road. Well, you went the right way, mate. It was Aladdin.
Well done. Well done, mate.
Nice.
Well done, mate.
Cheers.
Of course, that's the inferior version. The Mega Drive version is the better one. If anybody watched our show on Sunday night, they will know all about that.
I was still hungover somewhere dying, so I didn't see any of that. I didn't watch any YouTube this week until I think last night. It was. I was presume doing the stuff for the quiz and being hungover. I couldn't even sit and watch YouTube. Okay. Number three. Nath, what did you get down for anything for number 3, mate?
That is Castlevania, and I think the song's called Vampire Killer because it's amazing.
Well, that's a confident answer. Russ, how about you?
I hadn't got an idea at all, so I just looked up at my shelf and said Marble Madness.
Marble Madness, good game. Sean?
Nothing. Never clue.
Nothing. Well, Nath, you deserve to be confident on that one.
Yeah.
Because this is the one I'm sure I saw you dancing to.
I was going to ask you which one it was.
It's Bubble mainly.
Well done, Dave.
Well done, mate. Yes,
Yeah.
it was. And do you know what? I'm pretty sure you got the name of the song right as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, really well done on that one. It was Castlevania on the NES. Number 4. A PlayStation classic. Russ, did you get anything down for number 4?
Yeah, Parappa the Rapper.
The Rapper? Sean, how about you?
Yep, it was the Master Onion song. Rapper the Rapper.
Well done. Nath,
Yep. Kick punch is all in the man.
All in the man.
everyone gets that. Did everyone play it back in the day?
Oh, God, yeah.
I've tried.
I played a demo, I think. I never actually played the full game.
Apparently, the original, you weren't able to complete the game. I think was there not a bug in it or something where you couldn't complete the game on the PlayStation 1?
Uh-huh.
I don't know.
Didn't know that.
Well,
Really?
did I read that, or have I just made that up? I might have just made it. No, I'm sure I saw. I don't know if anyone in the chat knows your PlayStation facts and what have you, but I'm sure I remember reading at some point that Parappa the Rapper was a complete game, but you couldn't complete it. Question: can Sean please say "you will be deleted"?
You will be deleted.
There we go. Well done.
He can.
Did you just?
Yeah.
Why did you think I wouldn't be able to say it?
I had no idea. What are you talking about?
Eddie works in mysterious ways.
Yeah.
Maybe he's recording it and put it into a video or something. Who knows?
Yeah.
All will be revealed, Eddie. All will be revealed. Okay, last but not least, Sean, did you get anything down for number 5?
Yes, I did, mate. I got
You did?
Bubble Bobble.
You've got Bubble Bobble. And Nath,
Yep, Bubble Bubble.
Bubble Bobble. And Russ.
Yeah, Bubble Bobble for me as well.
Well done, guys. We all got that one right. It's quite a well-known track, that one. I'm glad you got that. So, yeah, that's the end of the music round. And, yeah, some really good scores there, guys. Russ, you got 2.
Yep.
Sean, you got 3. And Nath, you also got 3. That's what the
Oh, well done,
highest
chaps.
score is.
Well done.
Nice.
Mm.
Okay, last but not least, we have the box art round. There might be a bit of a chat with them. Some points get given or not. We'll work it out between us and we'll see how we get on. But let's get stuck straight in. Russ, we're going to start with you with this one, mate. What did you get for answer number 1 in the box art round?
I've got Empire Strikes Back on the 2600.
Empire Strikes Back. Okie dokie. Sean?
Is it just the title or the system as well?
I don't know what the system is.
Oh.
No, I'm just being clever. Sorry.
I've gone with Empire Strikes Back.
Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah.
Nath?
Yeah, it is Empire Strikes Back on Atari because I think Sega Zombie actually had it on his store today. He was showing it off.
He did.
It's on his
He did.
Facebook. So yeah, but I did play it. I think it's blooming awful. Like, it's so hard.
I've not played it.
What?
No, not. There's
It's
been
not the
a
worst, but it's still hard.
Sean. You might be interested in this. There's been a Commodore 64 version released today of that game.
Was it?
I've seen that. Yeah.
It's for free download on itch.io. But obviously you'll need like a mini or a maxi, put it on your memory stick or an emulator, or if you've got like a SD. No, I'm trying to say SDT or I don't know what I'm trying to say. One of the
What?
plugs in, and,
SD card or something like that. Yeah.
SDI. SDI.
Yes.
Oh, fuck no, it's SDI.
You're going down a route here, mate. You might not want to go down. Move on.
These kind of
That's
things.
right. Let's move on. Sean, what did you get for the second one?
Complete guess. Return of Jedi.
Return of the Jedi. Nath,
It's Return of the Jedi, yeah.
the Jedi.
Yeah.
Russ,
Yeah, this is Return of the Jedi.
and the Jedi. Well done, guys. All correct. 2 out of 2 for everyone so far. Number 3. Nath, what did you get for number 3?
Not just Star Wars, it's Super Star Wars.
He got Super Star Wars. Russ,
Yeah, Super Star Wars for me, please, Bob.
Star Wars. Sean,
Star Wars is not sufficient then. Has it got to be super?
well, I don't know. You tell me. What did you put?
Star Wars.
The answer was Super Star Wars, guys.
Oh.
Super Star Wars, simply just because we had the Super Nintendo. Were you not? Were you here at the beginning? Were you here when we had this chat before we done this quiz? This might have been when you disappeared. Actually,
Oh,
I'll give you half a point,
well.
Sean. I'll give you half a point.
Give him half a point. We're all friends here, Paul. Come on.
Half a point for Sean.
go on,
If
Jar Jar.
he wins,
Half a
take it
point.
off. Yeah.
Right, number 4. Russ, we're back to you. Number 4.
Yeah.
What did you get, mate?
Yes, this is the one that threw me completely, and I have absolutely no idea. So I've just gone for a complete guess. I probably just made this game up and called it Battle for Hoth,
Okay, Battle for Hoth.
or Empire Strikes Back and Battle for Hoth, if you want a full title. For a game that doesn't
Sean?
exist. Yeah.
I didn't get anything. No idea. No.
Nath?
I've just got Empire Strikes Back on the Game Boy.
guys, all I was after was Empire Strikes Back. I just started sticking a different version of the same game in.
Yeah,
Oh,
you.
Hey.
I thought you can't. Yeah. So do I get a point for that or not?
No,
Well, you weren't until you said the second bit, so you do now. Yeah.
Put me down for half a point, Paul, because that's well, put me down for half of that one if that's all right, rather than the full point.
so a quarter then.
Because I said something else first, and I said, well, the Empire Strikes Back, Battle for Hoth as a tagline. So
No worries. Wait, I'll put you down for half.
Knocking
But
himself points off now.
Sean, no for you, but Nath, a point for you on that one. Right.
Yeah.
So last one of the Star Wars games, guys. And we are on 5. So Sean, I think it's you first, mate. What did you get for number 5?
The only other Star Wars title that I know of is Revenge of the Sith.
Revenge of the
Let
Sith.
me guess. Yeah.
Nath.
That's episode 1. I think it's on the PlayStation, that cover, but I'm pretty confident it's episode 1.
Episode 1. Okay. And Russ.
Star Wars Episode 1: The Phantom Menace on the PlayStation.
Well, if you want to give it its full title.
Ooh.
Yeah, I want to give it a full title. You know.
Yes, I am after the full title.
Oh, right, well,
But I'm speaking on to it. No, it's all right. I'll give you the point, Nath. And Russ gets the point as well. But yeah, it was episode 1, The Phantom Menace. Right, okay, now back to some normality. Nath, what did you get for number 6?
this really threw me originally after seeing all the Star Wars ones. It's got to be E.T., hasn't it? With a weird fingery thing coming in. What system it's on, I don't know, but it's got to be E.T.
E.T. No worries. And Russ, how about you?
Yeah, this is ET on the 2600.
I put 2600 as well, but I figured they were buried in the desert.
Apparently so.
And nobody's ever seen them.
How about you, Sean?
Yeah, I've gone for ET, but I was
Yeah.
sure it was. I thought you were trying to catch us out. I thought there must be some subtitle to it or something that he's after as well. But
It was
no,
E.T.
just put ET.
It was ET. That's all I was after. That's all I was after, lads. So by the time you saw number 7, you probably thought, yeah, he's done with the Star Wars.
Thank God.
Got it up now.
Did you get anything for number 7?
Me?
Yes.
That's Broken Sword, Shadow of the Templars, if we're going to do the full title of it.
Broken Sword for Nath. Russ.
I haven't got anything for that at all. I ain't going to play.
And Sean.
Yeah, I went Broken Sword.
Well done, Sean and Nath. It was Broken Sword, the original Broken Sword. Great little game. Russ, did you not play that on the PS1? No, did you get any time?
No, I have got it, and I think I've got the one that's on the Wii as well.
It's
Oh, I didn't know there was
fantastic.
one on the Wii.
Yes, there is. It's a direct. I think I can't remember if it's called full title now, but there's definitely one on the Wii.
What was the other one? Was it the Shadow of the Smoke and Mirror or something like that? Or
It was on PlayStation 2 as well, isn't there? I think.
I had
it
one.
is.
I know there's a Broken Sword 3. It's one of the very,
Sleeping
very
Dragons
few.
on the PlayStation 2.
Which one was it?
Sleeping Dragons on the
that's
PlayStation
it.
2.
Yes, that's right. I've got that one. It says one on the Wii. I've got, but
I haven't played that one.
You should
One of the
play it.
Wii's
It's
the
a
first
great
one.
game.
I will. I must do. People who keep telling me to play that, so
It is. It's good.
they tell me to play a lot of things.
Well done, Sean and Nath. Both getting a point there. Okay, let's move on to number 8. Russ, what did you get for number 8?
Resident Evil Code Veronica X.
Code Veronica X. Sean?
I just put Resident Evil Code Veronica.
Code Veronica.
I think
And
it could be
Nath-
Royal Z. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Go Veronica X because on the PS2.
It is, but I've got written down Resident Evil Code Veronica. I'm happy with that. I wasn't sure whether they'd be able to tell whether it was the PS2 or was it Dreamcast where it was
Originally it was,
Code
yeah,
X?
but they
Yeah.
added some stuff for PlayStation 2, I think.
Aye, something along those lines. Okay, number 9. Sean, what did you get for number 9?
I think it's Half-Life.
It's Half-Life.
So,
Nath, how about you?
I've got Half-Life as well.
Half-Life. And Russ?
I've got Half-Life 2.
You've got Half-Life 2. Guys, it was Half-Life. So congratulations, Sean and Nath.
I talked myself out of that one.
I watched a pretty cool. I think it was a few months ago now. With heaps of games, and he was playing Half-Life. I think it was on the Dreamcast. He was playing like a kind of like a cracked version, or like a pre-release, or like a version that didn't get released or something like that, and it actually looked like it played pretty well on the Dreamcast.
Sorry, Paul, back in 2 secs.
Ah, yeah, no worries, mate. But I don't think it was ever released on the Dreamcast Half-Life. Was it? Anyone know?
I don't know. I remember the orange box came out, and when that I thought, wow, that's 3 games. Was it 3 games on that compilation? Wasn't it? There was Portal, and there was something else on there as well. I thought that's really good value to get hold of that, but never did at the end.
What's this stuff for?
I think it was Xbox 360 certainly, and probably PlayStation 3 as well. Yeah. But yeah,
it's not. And I never ever played it when it was out originally. It wasn't until I was like messing on with a PC. I think I got it from. I played it on PC, and it's one of the very, very few games I've played on PC. That and Championship Manager or Football Manager, they're pretty much me go-to games. But
that's me too. Yeah.
I don't even play them anymore now, because I look at like Football Manager, and it just puts me off how in depth it is. I'm not.
Oh, it's ludicrous now.
It's crazy. Like it takes like a couple of weeks just to do pre-season. It actually sounds like a full-time job.
What you got to try and find with Football Manager games? You got to try and find it. If you don't like the modern ones, you can't go back and play the really old ones. You know, I'm going back to the very first Football Managers or Football Manager 2 or anything like that. You can't go back and play those. You have to find a balance somewhere between Championship Manager starting and the early Football Manager series, and try and find something which suits you. You can't you can't play the modern ones; they're too in depth. And the original ones, the early '80s ones, are so basic. It's hardly a game.
Yeah, I'm kind of with you on that. I think it's Championship Manager 2 or Championship Manager 3. You can actually go like to the website, and apparently people do like patches, so it like updates all the players. So it's like playing with like nowadays players, but with the old Championship Managers.
I think the other one which people is Championship Manager 0102. I think that's generally regarded as the best Championship Manager game, and people still do the patches and stuff for that, and then update all the players on it.
Championship Manager Italia for me, all the way. Eric Cantona, 8.8 million. Boom. You win the league. That was it.
I had Championship Manager Germany for some reason.
Really? I didn't even know there was a Germany.
There was. I think it was. Not long as Championship Manager 2 came out, they released like they released a Spanish league, German league, French league, and I think a Dutch league. But they were like released at $4.99. They weren't full price titles, and it was just the same game, just using players from those leagues. And I bought one of those when I was at university. I spent more time playing that when I should have been doing my dissertation.
I think I remember. I think they must have tried it on the Amiga, maybe like right at the end. I can't remember which version it was, and that used to run like 3 or 4 leagues, like so you could like go in between the leagues. But oh my god! Like when it was like the end of one weekend, it used to take ages to process all the leagues. And so everyone tries it the first time, like on the maximum settings, and then you just turn it off and just start again.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, just one league's enough. Yeah.
So that was Half-Life. That was number 9. The last one, number 10. Sean, what did you get for number 10, please?
I couldn't quite remember then, so Jinx.
Oh, that's very close.
Not Binks then.
Close, well, not quite, is it?
Not quite. Russ, how about you, mate?
I've gone for Blinks the Time Sweeper.
Bloody Blinks.
Right. Okay. And Nath, how about you?
It's not Blinks 1, it's Blinks 2.
It is Blinks 2. Now, I don't know. The one that you said, was that Blinks 1 or Blinks 2?
That would have been the first one.
Right. Well, it's the sequel. It's Blinks 2. So congratulations. Oh, Sean, I've just given you the mark there. That was actually Nathan who got that. Sorry.
Just give it.
Well, I got inks, right?
Let me have a count up.
We'll make a cup of tea, shall we, while we're doing this?
Well, I mean, I've got Russ. I've got a bit of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Russ, I've either got you down as 6.5.
Yes.
Or 7.5. Yeah, 6.5.
6.5 for that one, mate.
Sean, we've got you as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.5 as well. And Nath, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Wow.
Boom. Finish strong.
Well done, lad.
Give him a round of applause for that
10
one.
out of 10.
That was tough.
Nice.
And let's see. Okay, so Russ, we've got 5. We've got 9.5, 9, 10, 11.5, 12. I've got you down as getting 18 points.
Yep.
Sean,
Nice.
3, 6, 9. And then 6.5. So that I've got you down as getting 15.5.
More than I thought I'd get.
And Nath, 10, 13, 16, 17, 18.5.
Oh,
What did I say? What
Wait.
did I say? You get the whole.
Well, all I can say is congratulations, Nath. I mean, that is one of the tightest. That is the tightest game that we've ever had.
Russ,
Written by
live it
half
down.
a point. Congratulations! Oh,
Wow. Thank you.
I say it's a good.
Before that,
I say it's a good job. Good job I talked myself out of that Empire Strikes Back answer. Wanted otherwise we'd have a tie.
yes, that, and well,
Yeah.
there was no time.
Oh man.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Well done, mate.
I was sure after round 2 I was done, to be honest. I really felt like
Well, round 2, yeah, 2.5 on round 2.
yeah, that
But
killed
that
me.
half,
That
that
absolutely
half
killed me.
got you over the line, mate. It really did.
yeah.
Yeah, Yoda and Jar Jar.
Now I've been ignoring the chat for quite a while. Sorry, guys. I've just had such a good time chatting with these. You know, Alex, he got 8 on that round. Colin Cox, 17.5 out of 30. Well done, Colin. That is a cracking round. Well done, mate. Generation Pixel got 8 on the last round. Hobby Lodge are very happy with a 9. To be fair, when I put Blinks 2 in, that was a bit of a cheeky one. I thought, if anyone gets 10 out of 10, then fair play to them. And I genuinely didn't think anyone would get 10. Yeah, you've totally proved me wrong because
I own the first one. I'm like, that's bloody Blinks, but I know it's not the one I've got.
Wow, Alex, you start gamer 22. That would equal our highest score so far.
Well done.
So I think it's time, mate. I think it's time.
Get himself on here. Yeah.
Get
Put his money where his mouth is.
8-bit Rach, 8 out of 13. Well done, Rach.
Well done, Rach. Well done.
Hey.
I think our lowest score, I think was 4 or 5. So, you know, you'd still be, if you're still up for coming on, getting the crack and basically just having, I don't know, just talking about games for a little bit, then let me know. Generation Pixel, 16 for the night. Good solid score, that, mate. Well done. Addy Sneaker Freak, he got 15.5, which he says is rubbish. But, mate, I think I honestly don't think.
I did well with that.
Honestly,
I think
I think you did well. I don't think I would get that many. I don't. I think Sean should get an extra 50 points for Jar Jar.
Definitely should. Definitely should. That's the funniest thing I've heard in ages. That.
I've never had to stop for crying. Not happy crying anyway. For quite a while. Paul got 15.5. He's happy with it, and so he should be. Eddie, Nath won by half a point.
Half a point.
Congratulations to him.
Half a point.
He
can't hear the sound. I think he's actually just type Nath 1 in the chat. That would be good.
Retro Chef keeping up his 100% score of every time he's not on the quiz.
How did
I demand a steward's inquiry on that one. 30
it's a part of the back, apparently.
Yeah.
Hobby Lodge 19, very happy. A lot of help with Star Wars. Well, fair one. But guys, it's been a blast night. It really has. When I spoke to Russ, it was probably about 3 months ago, wasn't it? And I was like, "Do you fancy seeing if we can make this happen?"
Yeah, it was just after Christmas, wasn't it? I think early New Year. I think it was when you approached me the idea of it. Yeah.
So I'm glad we've been able to make it happen. But I mean, the TNB. There's obviously more members of the TNB as well. So
yeah.
we're going to have to do this again. We're going to have to do this again.
Yeah.
Full compliment. that would be great.
Full compliment. Wow.
It'll be all night.
Yeah.
Well, we can maybe do one of Al's, like what he does. When he does his 24-hour.
24-hour quiz ball. Yeah, you can let yourself in for one there, mate. You'll need a year to prepare all the questions.
Well, I did have a little bit of help. I had a little bit of help on this one, mainly with the Star Wars stuff because, with me not being a huge Star Wars fan. So I must say, thank you to Lee, the nerdy geezer. I did reach out.
Well done, Lee. Yeah.
Well,
cheers, Lee.
If I need to know about anything Star Wars, he's my go-to man. He breathes that stuff. He loves Star Wars that much. He would only go out with a woman who was born on May the 4th. And his last birthday today, and apparently she's not a fan, but that's a true fan, isn't it? Waiting for the right woman, waiting for the right woman.
Absolutely.
So I'm just going to go around the doors now, guys, and I'll put you on to a large screen if I can, and we need to see you nice and close up. There we go. There's Nath.
The winner.
The champ.
Well done,
thanks very much, guys. It's been a lot of fun tonight. That's been brilliant. So thanks for having me on.
Yeah, it's been really cool. I'm really glad that you were able to join us, and I'm glad that we got all that sorted out. And it's been great speaking to you. I've not spoken to you before. Nath, I just want to ask, what are we going to be expecting from your channel? Have you got anything up and coming for us? Or?
Well, I've just come back from kind of a long hiatus, so I've just done kind of a pickups video. I've also done a gameplay video. Probably more of those kind of things, to be fair. A couple of reviews on things, and I picked up a shed load of stuff that I've probably forgotten about without making a video. So I'll see what I can find in the pile of stuff behind me, and maybe do something about that.
There's nothing wrong with having a bit of time out. I've released one video in the last month, which is the least ever. But sometimes just real life has to come first, and sometimes you reevaluate. How much time do you put into the hobby, and But from tomorrow, I'm making a new video. So I think it's time. You get the hunger back though, don't you? Well,
yeah.
Well,
yeah. I've just got so many things now. I've got to kind of show some of them off, and car boots and things are starting up. So you never know. I might find a grail out and about, or something like that. So yeah.
Well, let's talk. So the links to everyone's channels is in the description down below. So if you'd like to go along and take a look and consider subscribing to the guys, I'm sure they'll be very grateful for that. Russ, there he is. Yes. Russ, what can we expect from you, my friend?
Well, busy itinerary. Right, there should be a pickups video dropping on Friday, which is some stuff I got at the end of Paul and Elle's road trip last week, so that'll go out on Friday. Probably got Fall Guys Friday on Al's channel Friday night, I think, either 7:30 or 8. We've got Bootleggers on Tuesday next week. We were going to do it this week, but we got postponed because we have an awful lot of stuff to watch. So that'll be on the VHS Bootleggers channel. We're doing the Mega Powers history on that one. Next Wednesday, we got the Micromaniac stream over on Nerdy Geezer channel. I mentioned Nerdy Geezer now. Can't wait for that. Lee, Mr. Zombie, and Mr. Chef, and myself. And then we've got podcast on the 15th as well.
Jesus, you're a busy guy.
I am. I don't have time to do anything else. But I think after that it calms down a bit. But it's nice to be busy. It's nice to be busy. I've done PlayStation month this month as well, which has been there's a lot of stuff been going out, and so hopefully once I get past the next couple of weeks or so, I'll just try and get back into the doing the usual stuff. But it's nice to be asked on things like this, Paul. Obviously, you and me did Ian's podcast as well. So, to go on Lee's stream next week as well, and the bootleggers. It's nice to people want me to come on and do stuff. So, nice to do that. And it's great to be back here again doing this, and great to have the lads on as well.
This year, for me, it's all about collaboration, working with everyone in the community and trying to repair what was damaged slightly, I feel, last year. And, I think that things like this help knit our community back together.
Absolutely.
Well, I hope so, anyway. That's the whole point. Sean!
Hello.
There he is. You've made my day to day like that. I've really, I've had a great time. You honestly, you made my night. You made my night, Sean. What? I did watch a little bit of your last video. I've been catching up. Well, trying to catch up on YouTube. I've had a bit of time out, and I've seen that you've got a new sound set up and stuff like that, and that you're collecting for the 64. But what else can we expect from you in the near future? What you're busy with at the minute? The
Lock-Up Show is returning. I've actually in the process of editing one of them at the moment. Just need to finish it off, and then I've been moving my Lock-Up around again, obviously to accommodate the Commodore 64 stuff. So there'll be more videos focused on that as well. But you speak of collaborations. There's a little project in pipeline as well, involving myself and somebody else. And it'll be right up your street, Paul. It's very much 8-bit. So, I was going to say, it sounds like it's going to be 8-bit. Oh, nice one. Yeah, I do love the old 8-bits, mate. Can't beat them. What's his space? Well, guys, thank you so much for joining me tonight. I always say the quiz literally wouldn't be possible without people who bite the bullet and come on and, risk complete embarrassment. But you all are willing to put some time and effort in. So thanks again. I've had a right blast tonight. Brilliant.
It's been a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's been good. It's been good banter and a good laugh. But yeah, that's all for us for tonight. So thanks for joining me. Am I going to mention what I'm doing? I'm doing VHS Bootleggers on Saturday. It's a stream about aliens, which is my most favourite nostalgic film ever. I've been a badgering Pedro for at least 6 months. He's finally he's finally broke down and says, "Look, please, I'm going to get off his back now." Because we're doing that. I've got a couple of review videos for the Commodore 64 coming up. And I've got a new series of top 10s, which I've finished writing. So now I'm gonna start putting them into production, but don't expect them for a while. But yeah, I'm starting that from tomorrow. And that's it. So happy Wednesday. You can all go away now and watch the football. I did see what the was in the chat, but I'm not going to spoil it for you. But it looks like it's been quite a decent game. So I'm going to nip off and watch that and the highlights of yesterday's as well. And that's it, guys. So for me and from the lads, bye-bye.
Cheerio.
See you later.
See ya.